many other MMA fighters have said, and I think GSP and Ronda Rousey said it as well. I think I'm not 100% sure if she said it, but it's literally like bringing a weapon into the fight, because you're enhancing your body beyond your limits, and because you can do that, I mean, there'll be two guys, and if they're at this level, like the same level, someone's taking enhancing drugs, they're pretty much that one step above them, and it's literally like bringing a hammer into the fight. I mean, sure, you could probably knock out the guy, but you know, he's got something, you know, on his side. And also another thing about the drugs, I think there was that other fighter, and I can't remember who it was, which I think is a bit stupid, is that he was caught smoking weed, and then he was suspended to fight in the UFC, which I think is stupid, because yes, it's a drug, but it's not a performance-enhancing drug. It's not something that'll benefit you in the octagon. It's just, it's not going to affect you in any way. I mean, yeah, if anything, it may make you worse. I'm not saying it does, I'm just saying. But for something that's not going to affect your performance in the octagon in a beneficial way, which will make you fight 10 times better, I think that was absolutely stupid on their behalf, because, you know, you've pretty much suspended someone, and then I'm pretty sure there are other people who are actually on the drugs that have gotten away with it for so long, such as, what's his name? He's a big dude. He used to fight in K1, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I'm just trying to think. I can't really remember his name.
But could I just interrupt you there for a second?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah.
I know the fighter you're talking about. It's Nick Diaz. So he got suspended for smoking marijuana in the same match. In the same match, he was versing Anderson Silva, who got tested for steroids. So it was kind of a little ironic. But no, I mean, he got a 5-year suspension for marijuana, and Anderson Silva got a year's suspension for steroids. I mean, you know, talk about double standards. I mean, it's a bit ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then that's the thing. It's stupid because, you know, like something like steroids, and look, the misconception with steroids is that it's not something that makes you big. Steroids is something that helps with your recovery and allows you to work harder. And that's the thing. And because, you know, with Anderson Silva on steroids, it allows him to train harder and then recover quicker. So just say if he's training 6 days a week, he's able to train so much more harder in those weeks. On those days, because, you know, his recovery time, he's able to recover more, and then he's able to work harder. So it's, you know, it's the same concept of bringing a weapon into the fight, because you're allowing yourself to be a lot better than what you should be.
Yeah, and I guess one of Anderson Silva's defense points was that he said he wasn't taking. I think it's important to say that, because he says he's not guilty, we'll just say allegedly took performance-enhancing drugs. But he said he made an excuse and said it was like a medicine supplement he got from a friend, which, you know, there was some a lot of people believed it, but I mean, it's kind of hard when you have the legacy he has to admit to performance-enhancing drugs, and that's why I say allegedly, because we don't know. But like what you said about steroids, because mixed martial arts, you have so many styles, as we've been talking about before: jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, you know, boxing, whatever. If you take steroids and have better recovery during your grueling training sessions, I mean, that just gives you a clear advantage, because it's not even the fight, just that you can recover better from training, and that gives a significant advantage to the person who was on, steroids. Has it ever been something that you've considered taking before?
That I've considered taking?
Yeah.
To be honest, because I've been wanting to take, the fight game seriously and stuff. And look, I would never in my life take steroids. I would never take any performance enhancing drugs. And I guess it's easy to say because I'm not, in the actual industry. But I think it's also like the moral sense. Like I don't believe in drugs. I've never touched a drug in my life, so I wouldn't see why I need to. But I can definitely understand why, because the thing is, I know what it's like to train, 5 days a week and stuff like that, and I work full time. So in between work and the training, your body is so drained of energy that the next time you come in for training, you can't train as hard because, through all the days you've been training, you don't get enough rest. And, with fighters and stuff, because they're most likely training 6 days a week, maybe even more, it would at least be 6 days a week, 5-6 days a week. And you can understand why they would, because, you're so drained and you're getting prepped for this fight and you want to train at your utmost ability to, you want to perform as best as you can. So I can understand why they would, but I'd never do it. It's just me though.